Hello and welcome. My name is Laura Bedford, and I'm the founder of Radiant Kids. I am here to share today on the topic that we are whole and perfect and safe always. Anything that I share here today, please translate into a language that feels most comfortable for you. If you like the word Great Spirit, for example, rather than God, or oneness better than the divine, please always use what feels most comfortable for you. So how is it that we can feel how perfect and whole and beautiful and safe we are? The enlightened ones always encourage us to know that it is very difficult to find God within ourselves or within another if our mind is caught in a cycle of guilt, fear, shame, blame, any upsetting story or sensation within ourselves that keep us in this muddle, in this spiral of incoherency. The wondrous gift is that when we find ourselves in these spirals, this is the most beautiful alchemical moment to look deeply within ourselves, to relax our mind in whatever way works for any one of us. We'll all find those ways. It could be a moment of grief, of rage, of depression, all of those unpeaceful states that each of us would use our own language to describe. And this is that moment when we're actually being reminded, this can't be right. This cannot be my truth. This isn't who I really am. So these upsetting moments actually become the gifts then. They are the happy moment, the alchemical moment to seek the golden rule, that guidance we've been given by the enlightened ones, to remember that only the light is real. So this circumstance is now showing me that I want to go deeper. I want to find out the core of my concern here. A key understanding on the path to awakening to our perfection and our wholeness is to understand that I am never upset for the reason I think. It's very important for the individual who would like to awaken from the cycle of pain and suffering to contemplate that all of the stories in my mind that want to convince me of why I'm upset or why I am broken or unworthy or why someone else is are all of these cycles that began in an ancient moment. They began after our amnesia began, after our forgetting or partial forgetting that we are divine, that we are God, that we are aspects of the absolute, of the infinite. And this amnesia caused us to begin attacking ourself. We quite literally forgot that we are fundamentally one. We're fundamentally joined. We're fundamentally connected. So when we feel upset within us, we're actually feeling our oneness, but we're also feeling the separation in our mind. We can't remember, oh yes, we're all on the same team. We are the team where there's only one team. And we have this idea now that we are not safe, that we are these little entities unto ourselves, that we're these bodies and the bodies of those that we have special relationships with. A Course in Miracles speaks very eloquently and deeply on the subject of special relationships. We will all have those we connect with in our earthly sojourns, in our bodily sojourns, so to speak. The important recognition we want to keep making within our mind is to remember that we have amnesia and that we're perfect and that we're whole and that all of us are. A willingness with this intention is profoundly shifting. We trust the silence within and ask for better information. Jesus says a very wise question to ask ourselves when we go within is to ask to know the truth, to be shown the truth of what we are. He even wondrously says, don't worry about asking, who am I? Ask to know and to listen and to remain open. And this opens a profound existential space. Right now I have my eyes closed and I'm speaking from this openness. The physical sensation of it is profoundly palpable. It is a state of expectancy and peace. And you will be given better information. You will come to know that you are safe and that all beings are the same as you. We're all simply in our individual feeling experiences more or less veiled to how safe we are, and we respond accordingly to the world around us and to our internal world, depending on how connected we feel to our true nature. And no matter how we're feeling, we are always safe. We are always held. We never truly left heaven. We merely veiled our mind of our awareness of heaven, and it is always accessible to us. We go deeply within and listen. You are perfect. You are whole. You are God. Thank you for your interest in a sharing of this nature, and thank you for shining your light in our world. Have a great day.